Okay, I guess my screen is visible to you. So we have written a code where we input the radius and find the area and perimeter. So go back to the slides now. Uh, Next is also another way to define constant is defined it with pre-processive directives. Huh? So there is a directive called hash define. So one way to define a constant is inside a function you write const double pi equal to this, and the other way is hash define phi equal to 3.14. So I will not do it again. I just copy this block to you and you remember. So this is another way to defining a constant. So I will just paste it to your block and you can refer to it later. So hash define is another way, like hash include hash define pi 3.14. Here the data type is automatically organized. So if you define 3.14, it will automatically find out that it's double type or float type, and that's why you can print it with percent type. Okay. So next question is fill in the blanks to declare a constant variable pi of type double. So the correct answer to this, just now we have studied, the correct answer should be const. Again, don't capitalize C and don't write constant. It has to be const. Next thing is now we come to the input part, because right now whatever program we have written was taking a static input. But how about taking an input from the user and giving him back the area and the perimeter? So the input command in C program is called getChar. Okay. So getChar allows you to input whatever you have, and that is assigned against the type of the variable. Again, here you will see the input character A is loaded with something that you enter, and whatever you enter will be displayed as A. So remember, it will not display A, but it will display a value of A, and that was also A in this case. That's why it was showing you have entered A. So we'll write this in simple code where we can take an input. Now, once you have multiple inputs like gets function, you can use where you can take multiple input in a sequence of a string, and the string is stored into the character array. Okay. So here, what is this code about? Uh, Include stdio.h int main curly bracket open close char a bracket 100. So this, what this bracket means we will learn later. Get a printf, you have entered percentage s, which is a string, and then value of a. So this is another way of getting an input. I guess this should have been here. So this is about the other way of taking an input. Now what happens if you want to input a number? So there is one more way to input the command called scanf. So scanf is the command which allows you to take the input in any form. Like if you write scanf %d and a, that means it will take a as a float, and then you can directly use. So if you see getChar, it's simplest, but it is in
It is
character
A as
form.
a int, na sir.
Which one? Percent D. It is int. Sorry. So A will go as a int because it's percent D. Okay. So this is the option we are going to use to enter area. So before that, we have to write printf, enter your radius, and then scanf to take that radius, and again printf to show the area and the perimeter. So this is the code
Sir,
modification we
can you
have to
show
do.
the gets wala slide?
Yeah. In gets, it is similar to getChar, but the only difference is now it can read the function one after another. So if you type sequence of characters, it will read them and paste it at according location of the A. So this is what we called array. We haven't reached till this point, so this I will explain you when we reach the arrays data type. So instead of having only single value, we write a square bracket and put a number inside it. So this particular A will have 100 values inside it. Okay. So it's like a matrix, a single line matrix or a column. So currently, what we need is %d scanf to enter the radius. Okay. So I want all of you to write a program to calculate the diagonal if the two sides are known and area of that rectangle. Okay, all of you will write a program to calculate a diagonal and area of a rectangle when user inputs two sides A and B. Okay, so diagonal you can use Pythagoras theorem, and for area you can just multiply A and B. Okay, so I will stop recording and again you can